Royal Day, Cosmic Mind UV. Make sure you share. I'm about to share. Be patient. I'll be back in a moment. Enjoy the melody.
This is King Noble, BlackSupremacy.com. And with this particular video, I want to talk about how many of you ask for God to come into your life. You ask God to do something to let you know that He is real. Send you a symbol, send you a message, something. Show Himself. Some of you all go to the universe and you look for answers. Something to reveal the divine intelligence to you, to let you know that it's all unified, that it's all in divine order, that it all has deep meaning to it. You search the universe for questions. You soul search. You go within yourself. You practice meditation, divine contemplation. Some of you even turn to the hallucinogens, the marijuana, the mushrooms, different chemicals, because you want an answer. You want a source to reveal itself to you. You ask God, show yourself to me. Make it all make sense. Make it all add up. But then when God appears, the true and living God, can be as King Noble Black Supremacy. When it shows up in a way that's different from what you have been taught,
Cosmic Mind UV.
That's different from what your oppressors has put in front of your face. They taught you that God was white, Jesus is white, a mystery, a spook. When it shows up a way that's different from what your slave master fed your grandparents, when it shows up different from what has been accepted by the consensus reality of the masses of asses, you can't embrace it. You start adding other narratives and you begin to trivialize. You find it difficult to dedicate yourself sincerely and devote yourself sincerely when the answer that you asked for showed up for you. When the God that you asked to manifest in your life showed up for you, you begin to get distracted. You begin to play it down. You try to dumb down that God. You try to normalize that entity and that being.
You try to dumb down that God. You try to dumb down that God. You try to normalize that entity and that being.
And make them fit into the matrix constructs and frames. Because you find it hard to stomach and digest that the divine intelligence of the universe would manifest in your life as an awakened black man with the knowledge of all existence, of all the universe, of all time immemorial. You find it difficult to really embrace that. So now you have to take that divine entity and try to limit it. You try to smother out the divine flames. Put the fire out. You got to make it nothing because you cannot stomach it when it really is your only answer. It's what showed up for you. It's what you attracted. It's what manifested. It's a part of your soul story. It doesn't need validation. It doesn't need accreditation. It doesn't need acceptance from others. It showed up for you in your life. So you have to simultaneously see the value of your life and yourself and your unique and personal experience in order to embrace the divine deity that shows up in your life. But if you want to be with the in crowd, if you want to be accepted by the masses of asses, if you want to be politically correct, if you want to be consistent with the norms, if you want to keep up with the Joneses, then you're not going to be able to embrace the divinity that manifests in your life, that puts it all in perspective for you. You asked for God to show up. You needed something. You was lost. You prayed. Show up and put this in perspective. Deliver me. Save me from the afflictions. Remove this confusion from my mind and from my heart. Take this scattered reality and unify it into something that is divine, that is harmonious, that is meiotic. I know this all ain't for nothing. There is a greater purpose. Show up for me. And it shows up as KNB, as King Noble Black Supremacy in your life.
Oh, Cosmic Mind UV.
Now it's time to truly dedicate yourself. Devote yourself. Fuck everybody else. Fuck everything else. Accept the message as it is manifested. Accept the embodiment that is your answer. And let that portal open up for you. Let that realm open up for you. Let that shift your paradigm. That's what you have to do. And it's very, very personal.
Ain't it, man?
It's very personal. It's though if you went into the desert and you asked for water because you was thirsty, because you've been traveling through the desert. You're dehydrated, you're hot, and your water shows up as a spring. And you saying, I'm not going to drink it because it's not in a cup. I'm not going to drink it because it's not in a faucet. I'm not going to drink it because it's not being filtered. I'm not going to drink it because it's not coming from the corporations and the stores. It's not a municipal source. You're not going to drink the water that showed up for you. KNBS is the water that has showed up for
Cosmic Minds.
Many of you all.
Indeed.
In a state of spiritual thirst.
Ain't it, man?
In a state of blissful dehydration. It has showed up for you. Drink now. Drink thereof. Let nothing distract you. Let nobody distract you. There is no comparison to what shows up for you. Walk your path. Accept your way. It is the ultimate reality. That's going.
I really feel like running this back. I really feel like running this back because this is really coming out the heart chakra with me today. Because it's time for the original man, the original being, the original entity, the original masculine energy, the original every fucking thing. To get out your stupor, your indoctrination, your slumber, your disorder, your disease is ain't no fucking sky daddy. Ain't no other motherfucker that's representing you but you. And higher beings that look similar to you. That's why they want your DNA so bad as the Melanin King. That's why they had breeding farms, etc. Huh? That's why they cut off your genitalia whenever. Huh? Ain't no motherfucking sky daddy. That shit is a fucking annoying. That shit is a fucking annoying. Ain't no fucking Jesus. Yo, first of all, okay, If you want to do on another spiritual level, I already said to you, that's why I did with universal principle. As so above, so below means polarity. Correspondence, duality. Your higher power is your fucking brain. Yo, Jesus, yo, crystals that's in your brain. Yo, Christ, yo, crown chakra. Yo, motherfucking crown chakra. When your pineal gland is not fucked up, calcified, distracted, etc., and the unseen Buddha, Yahweh, all these other motherfuckers is your mind. That's the unseen fucking power. That's the unseen force. That's the unseen, etc., etc. There is no goddamn, there isn't, no. You see that picture right there? That's why you like drip. That's why you like gold. Because you was the originators of the motherfucking shit. Because it's in your blood when you're pure. Because it's in your blood when you're pure. Yeah, other groups of men have brainwashed our women. I showed that shit to you the other fucking day. What did you do? That's the fastest way to what? Cripple a group of ethnicity group. That's the fastest way to cripple an ethnicity group. What is the thing the dude said yesterday on the fucking broadcast I did? He say, because we knew the dudes would be, the men weren't really gonna fall for it. So we had to get the goddamn women. Huh? Fuck chasing fucked up ass Johnny. Brain dead women. Brain dead ass homies and colleagues that's purposely fucking theyself up. I got too many homies. You know about eating better. You know about doing better. You know about holistic. You know where the stores are. You know where the other Nehrus that's similar to you are, and you still with that fuck shit with your diet and nutrition. Huh? That's why y'all pineal glands fucked up. That's why your crown chakra fucked up. That's why your brain fucked up. That's why you aren't able to function sharply. Huh? You aren't able to get to your fucking higher self, your higher self, your future self. You praying what Bobby Hemmett say. So I wish he would have took his fucking health and wellness more fucking seriously. Yeah, great master teacher. Didn't take his fucking health seriously. That shit trash right there, B. It don't fucking matter about lifting a ton of weight when you eating bullshit, when you consuming bullshit. You around fuck niggas and fuck chicks in environments. And then we overstand that this shit is assimilation already. And then, like I said, you got what they say, the poor righteous teachers. Then you got the just overall teachers. You got ones that's attempting to overschool. All they do is get flat when you don't even understand the links it takes to open a fucking school, bitch. How many of you motherfuckers know how, what? Give me a number right now, you motherfuckers right now, if you know how much overhead total, every fucking thing. Employees, faculty, all that shit. Insurance, all that shit. Building inspections, all that shit. I need you to give me a number and how much that shit costs. Because y'all love to talk shit when you got, like he said, a divine entity doing some shit that's what? Yeah, it's been done before, but everybody keeps saying we need our own schools. We need our own back. Salute the Killer Mike. That's what he go by. His entertainment name. the Greenwood Bank? Huh? What'd he say? You try to dumb down that entity. You try to normalize that motherfucking being. Huh? Huh? Say it ain't the fuck so. Say it ain't the fuck so. These pictures, how far we back we need to go. These pictures, how far back in this picture, where was another group of whoever at, other than someone similarly looking like him? Where was another group at that was similar, other than that was similarly looking like him? Or whoa, or him, huh? Yeah, we was the greatest, and we keep basking in fucking euphoria. Yeah, and motherfuckers stole inventions and did all this other shit, and then we had the nerve to even civilize these motherfuckers that motherfuckers talk so much shit about. They should be bowing down, kissing your motherfucking feet. You group of people that civilized the European. And the Yakub, however you pronounce his name, the melanated or black scientists that created the European. Like I the fuck said. Go fucking look it up. Fuck your mouth. Fuck your feelings. Bring me some motherfucking stats. Bring me the pay stubs. Bring me the notes of where the fuck the European surpasses us anywhere. Bring me the notes. Bring it to me. Huh? Until motherfuckers want to be even in what they call Kemet, Africa, what the fuck ever, because they flip the map upside down. Even a lot of their people say it, like Jane Elliott. She did a shit on the map is upside down. Huh? Huh? So that's why it's this big ass arguments on different platforms, TikTok. I go on a lot of this shit for research purposes to see what most melanin motherfuckers are talking about. Because that's the only way you can get it in quick settings without having to literally physically go every little circle, every little debate hall, everywhere. Ain't no fuck, get your dumb ass out of fucking church. We've been knowing since even I was knowing since I was younger. And I know you take offense, but most times it's the black woman that get the goddamn black man to go to that church ass shit. The original man, the copper tone man, your ass not black. Go look up the etymology for black. The shit mean pale. They had to brainwash your language. They had to give you another language. The dudes say they took over since 1913. The banking families. You don't think they gonna give you your school systems, give you all of this shit. Then, like he said, when you get the divine entity, enlightened, melanin, copper tone, indigenous, original being, that's well articulate, and they can get on any flow, on any show, however it need to go. Huh? Talk some shit to me, B. Talk to me. Talk some opposing shit to me right now. Talk something to me right. I don't need no notes. This freestyle, B. Say something that's opposite of what I'm saying right now. Anybody right now. Get any of your professional analysts, any of them niggas, any of them guru niggas posed to be. Keeping y'all fucking indoctrinated with all this fluff ass shit. With all this fluff ass shit. Yeah, the man, Yeah, the woman create a nation, but the man lead that motherfucker. The original lead that motherfucker. When well equipped mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, etc. Environmentally, etc. We expect you, how you expect to be on enemy territory and they gonna give you what the fuck you want? They took that shit, they finessed that shit, they whatever other pretty ass word you like to use, B. What did the dude say in the interview yesterday? If anybody opposes you, you gon' what? And the dude say, well, yeah, quite naturally. That shit wasn't no hard goddamn it question for him to answer. That shit wasn't no hard question for him to answer. We gonna get rid of their ass if we don't find no value in them. They got their own. They say they motherfuckers that's not in their group is Goyim. Goyim. Go look that shit up. Go look that shit up. Huh? Huh? Ain't no goddamn y'all up here brainwash, helping brainwash the more brainwash. The brainwash leading the brainwash. The brainwash leading the brainwash. That's what it is. The brainwash leading the brainwash. The indoctrinated leading the indoctrinated. Ain't it, man? Y'all want to keep cutting. Hold on. Y'all done got me heated. I want somebody to come up here with some goddamn fluff talk. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want somebody to come up here with some other ass shit. That's what I want. So I can destroy their ass intellectually. Yeah, I'm ready for that. That's why a lot of them don't want me on that show, baby. On none of your shows, because I'm not all that following the narrative and all that wanting to play us down like we ain't the originals and all that, want to fucking coon and sambo dance intellectually and all that. I'm not doing none of that whole ass shit. I ain't doing none of that whole ass shit. And that's what you don't. That's what's wrong with a lot of the men. Y'all don't want them to be goddamn integrated so bad. You want them to be chasing American dream so bad. That ain't goddamn your dream, baby. Huh? That ain't your dream, B. Yeah, they gonna have your women dysfunctional, nigga. Niggoose, niggus. Niggoose, niggus. Yeah, I know all of it. 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 Yeah. Mother of the civilization, but you got to have the leaders of it, ain't it, man? You got to have the leaders of it, ain't it, man? Ain't nobody trying to keep hearing that bullshit. Ain't nobody gonna keep hearing that. Show me, hold on, my bad, that's my design. Show me something that's gonna contest what I'm showing you right now. Show me something, send me a link, put it in the comments. What I'm contesting to you right now. What I'm showing you right now. Contest me right now. What y'all be saying? Y'all be wanting to argue about bullshit. Let's argue about this. Come on with it. Shimon with it. Let's get it. Come on. What's more original than that right there? What's more original than that right there? Come on with it. Give me something more. Who was the original caveman? It looked like to the bottom left. Oh, you had different varieties of them. It wasn't no Caucasoid where they would say European. Come on, man. They gave you Fred Flintstone. Huh? They gave you Fred Flintstone. Ain't it, man? They gave us Fred Flintstone. Huh? Show me something. Show me another group. Show me another group that didn't originate from one of these faces right here, B. Show me another group that didn't originate from one of these faces right here, B. I'm waiting. Send me the link. Send me whatever. Whatever it is, show it to me. All this corny ass shit that we subscribing to. Hold on, I'm about to play this joint back. I got a couple more of these joints. I gotta find the other ones. Hold on. We gonna play this back, cause yeah. Knowledge of self is everything. The right proper knowledge of self is everything. The proper self-confidence is everything. You overdig me. Our women. Yeah. That's gotta be the strategy. Let me see. Look at this right here. Who is that right there? Who is that? Who is that right there? Who is it? Rise original. Man, it's time to fucking rise. There is no Sky Daddy. Huh? Who is that? Who is that right there? Who is that right there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Where's the contestant at? Where is it at? Where the Sky Daddy at? Who created the Sky Daddy? Who created the churches and these facilities to sell to you, to dumb you down in your the school systems and all of the other systems of indoctrination? Huh? The cowboys, whatever you need, what they call cowboys, huh? They wouldn't even call that back in the days. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Where we at? Where we at? All right, let's go.
Peace. This is King Noble, BlackSupremacy.com. And with this particular video, I want to talk about how many of you ask for God to come into your life. You ask God to do something to let you know that he is real. Send you a symbol, send you a message, something. Show himself. Some of you all go to the universe and you look for answers.
And stop running away from this, fellas, because you just running away from your fucking self. You run away from your ultimate goddamn destinies for the Nehrus, for the higher beings that get this. You see what I'm saying? For the young youth and them that get this. For all of the melanin, copper tone, indigenous, original men that get this, that overstand. Don't run. Don't run from this, B.
Something to reveal the divine intelligence to you, to let you know that it's all unified, that it's all in divine order, that it's all has deep meaning to it. You search the universe for questions. You soul search. You go within yourself. You practice meditation, divine contemplation. Some of you even turn to the hallucinogens, the marijuana, the mushrooms, different chemicals, because you want an answer. You want source to reveal itself to you. You You ask God, show yourself to me. Make it all make sense. Make it all add up. But then when God appears, the true and living God, KNBS, King Noble Black Supremacy,
Cosmic Mind UV.
when it shows up in a way that's different from what you have been taught, that's different from what your oppressors has put in front of your face. They taught you that God was white, Jesus is white, a mystery, a spook. When it shows up a way that's different from what your slave master fed your grandparents, when it shows up different from what has been accepted by the consensus reality of the masses of asses, you can't embrace it. You start adding other narratives and you begin to trivialize. You find it difficult to dedicate yourself sincerely and devote yourself sincerely when the answer that you asked for showed up for you. When the God that you asked to manifest in your life showed up for you, you begin to get distracted. You begin to play it down. You try to dumb down that God. You try to normalize that entity and that being and make them fit into the matrix constructs and frames, because you find it hard to stomach and digest that the divine intelligence of the universe would manifest in your life as an awakened black man with the knowledge of all existence, of all the universe, of all time immemorial. You find it difficult to really embrace that. So now you have to take that divine entity and try to limit it. You try to smother out the divine flames.
Amen.
Put the fire out. You got to make it nothing, because you cannot stomach it when it really is your only answer. It's what showed up for you. It's what you attracted. It's what manifested. It's a part of your soul story. It doesn't need validation. It doesn't need accreditation. It doesn't need acceptance from others. It showed up for you in your life. So you have to simultaneously.
I'm doing this for my young Harus, my young youth, my young lights. When you see this, my son and whatever, my sons, whatever, when y'all see this, your daddy wasn't no indoctrinated, oh, just go with the, nah. This is what daddy was talking about. This is that knowledge itself. I was important that other people in your environments don't want you around me. You overdig me. I get on that a whole nother live. How, yeah. We'll do that a whole nother live. Let's go.
To see the value of your life and yourself and your unique and personal experience in order to embrace the divine deity that shows up in your life. But if you want to be with the in crowd, if you want to be accepted by the masses of asses, if you want to be politically correct, if you want to be consistent with the norms, if you want to keep up with the Joneses, then you're not going to be able to embrace the divinity that manifests in your life, that puts it all in perspective for you.
Humbling, ain't it, man?
You asked for God to show up. You needed something. You was lost. You prayed. Show up and put this in perspective. Deliver me, save me from the afflictions. Remove this confusion from my mind and from my heart. Take this scattered reality and unify it into something that is divine, that is harmonious, that is meiotic. I know this all ain't for nothing. There is a greater purpose. Show up for me. And it shows up as KNBS, King Noble Black Supremacy, in your life.
Or cosmic minds in your life, lives.
Now it's time to truly dedicate yourself, devote yourself. Fuck everybody else. Fuck everything else. The message as it is manifested. Accept the embodiment that is your answer. And let that portal open up for you. Let that realm open up for you. Let that shift your paradigm. That's what you have to do. And it's very, very personal.
It really is.
It's very personal.
You're going to have to take, hey, hold on. You're going to have to take that rejection. You're going to have to take what feels like rejection. They just don't, it's more like misunderstanding. That's why a lot of dudes don't want to get to their higher selves and different things of that nature. I'm not talking about materialistically. I'm talking about detaching and then different things of that nature. You have higher elements of power. You see what I'm saying? Most of us want to get up and just go to work, and you just want to pay fucking bills and just be a debt slave. I got a show coming up too. I'm gonna get to that in a second. Let's go.
It's so if you went into the desert and you asked for water because you was thirsty, because you've been traveling through the desert, you're dehydrated, you're hot, and your water shows up as a spring, and you saying, I'm not going to drink it because it's not in a cup. I'm not going to drink it because it's not in a faucet. I'm not going to drink it because it's not being filtered. I'm not going to drink it because it's not coming from the corporations and the stores. It's not a municipal source. You're not going
Okay, we back. Let's take a quick commercial break. This right here is coming up. I got this show coming up with Grand Sheik. Salute the Grand Sheik. Salute the faithful member. We got this show coming up this Moon Day. All the data's right there. October 7th, 7 p.m. Central. That's probably 8 p.m. Eastern or whatever have you. And so make sure you check this out. We will be live on of course, through here, the YouTube and everything of that nature. And we will be live on his channel also. So make sure you share, subscribe, make sure you're there, make sure you're taking notes, make sure you're just ready to take your notes and get enlightened. Because you know what I'm saying, it's that time and space to let's get it, man. Let's get this actions going. All right. to do an interview. This is our interview packages for Cosmic Mind UV show. You see what I'm saying? If you want to promote yourself, promote whatever have you, if you want to do collaborations, make sure you contact us. We have affordable packages, and then we can do special deals as well. We'll talk offline. We Build, We Grow. Check out We Build, We Grow. That's the contact info for that. If you're interested, that's the contact info on the bottom right. Make sure you check that out. Rewind, make sure you rewind this and check that out. All right. Then you got Soul Searcher. You got Soul Searcher products and services. Make sure you, hold on, let me move this. You got Soul Searcher product and services. Make sure you link up, you see what I'm saying, with Soul Searcher for all of your needs and all your spiritual and esoteric and astral projections and other dimensional needs and things of that nature. All right. I mean, make sure you contact her. Also, if you would like to be on her show in collaborations and things of that nature, the contact data and the contact info is at the top left. And if you would like to send a donation, that's to the top right. All right. Make sure you rewind this and you check that out. Also, Cosmic Soul Eats. You see what I'm saying? If you would like the soul food feel to your vegan experience, a holistic experience, or your event or different things of that nature, make sure you contact. Let me move that out of the way real quick. Make sure you contact right there in the orange below. You see what I'm saying? Make sure you contact Jesus Soul Love or the business line right there, 929-687-2394. And then we do travel and different things of that nature. For catering, we do meals to order. We do let me see, meal counseling and different things of that nature. Make sure you check out our new product, which is the walnut meat, and I will have a picture of that soon. But make sure you contact for catering and different events and things of that nature. All right, let's see. One more thing. Let's see. Make sure you're there on the 7th. I'm gonna run this as a promo and do some business promos on the next live that I'm gonna do probably right after this. I'm just gonna run some business promos. If you want to run your business promo, you know what I'm saying? We don't even have to do any talking. We can run your business promo for 24 hours or different things of that nature through my channel. And then, you know, it'll be a special conversation for that. Make sure you contact Jesus Soul Love and get you your walnut meat ASAP. Make sure you get your walnut Zaza meat. You see what I'm saying? ASAP is guilt-free eating. All right. Make sure you get your walnut meat from. Let me see. That's one of the products that go along with Cosmic Soul Eats and Jesus Soul Love. So make sure you contact her once again for your different products and services as far as on the spiritual side and different things of that nature. And then make sure you contact her about her vegan menu, and then make sure you contact her about her walnut Zaza meat. All right. I appreciate y'all. Now let's get back to it. All right. Let's see. You only got a little bit longer. Hang in there.
Hey, it is the ultimate reality. That's going to be difficult, I know. Because it's all about validation now. It's all about being accepted for what you do, not being awakened by what you do. It's about who accepts you for what you do, for the choices and decisions that you make. It's not about what resonates with you, what's in alignment with your frequency. It's not about that anymore, but I'm trying to make you aware of that, awaken you to the significance of that. You asked for God to show up, and it showed up. You asked for answers. You asked for clarity. It showed up for you. Embrace it, dedicate, devote. This King Noble Black Supremacy. Join my website.
All right, so I got one more video and we're gonna wrap this on up because it's only so much I can say. Because like I say, each individual Nehru
peace, love, light.
Let's go.
And King Noble Black Supremacy. With this particular video, I want to talk about the difference between being conscious and being awoke. It's very important. There is a major difference. If you are conscious, you're basically just aware. You can study certain information, you associate with certain people, you know what's going on, you are informed. Certain information is circulating in your consciousness. You're studying, you know something is going on, you have a deep feeling that something is going on, and you're constantly trying to stay in the know. That's conscious. Being awoke is where you're actually totally seeing it for yourself. You're totally seeing into a different dimension, a different reality. You're seeing into reality. You're awoke. You are there. You are completely present. You see it now. You are awoke. I'll give you an example. If you're asleep, you can be conscious of stuff that's going on in the room, but you still sleep. You're conscious that you're actually asleep. You're conscious that people are moving around you. You're conscious that the television is on. You're conscious of a lot of things, but you're asleep. And then when you wake up from that sleep, you're no longer conscious of what's going on. You're there in what is going on. You are actually awoke. You are there. You're present. You're seeing it for yourself. There is no time in between what is happening and what you are seeing. It is simultaneous. So to be aware, to be awoke, is to be a part of the experience of what is actually happening. To be conscious is to be in an altered state, but at the same time, you're aware of something is going on. You're aware that there's something going on. A lot of you all are conscious. You know that there is something else. You're studying it. You're informed. Somebody told you. You're around the type of people who make these things relevant, who perpetuate certain ideas, who constantly make you aware of the severity of certain things. But when you become awoke, you literally see for yourself. There is none but. You live in a state where it is self-evident. You can see nothing else but it. That's the difference. We're conscious of our greatness as a people. We're conscious as our divinity as a people. We're conscious. But we have not awakened to that reality. And the moment we awaken to that reality and awaken to it as a reality, that's when it'll start manifesting in our lives. That's when we'll start coming back into black rulership. That's when we really will put our foot down effortlessly, start taking over shit. This is when we will really start setting up and establishing the kingdom on earth truly, when we are awakened. Because now we're moving in that awakened state, and we do things that we couldn't do in our sleep. And if we did do it in our sleep, we were only dreaming about it. We wasn't manifesting it. When you truly awaken, you are actually living in the dream world, making shit happen. You're manifesting your dreams. Your dreams have come true. See, that's the difference between being conscious and sleep and being awakened. When you awaken, you make your dreams come true now. There's no such thing as a dream for the awoken person. The so-called dream world is the actual power that we possess to actually instantaneously manifest things. The dream world is our real and actual power. That's why it's taken so long for things to manifest in our lives, because we have not tapped into the dream world power, because we're asleep. But we're conscious that we're asleep. and we conscious that we are supernatural and paranormal entities. We're conscious of this, many of us. But we ain't awoken to those powers. We are not breathing, living, walking around in that awakened state, doing shit out of that awakened state. We're still reading about it, Googling, going to events, associating about it, in associations about it. But in real time, we must conceptualize and embrace the divine Black reality. We must really, truly awaken to Black supremacy in this life, in this very time, in this very moment, and see how things change. We're looking for solutions to the problem. When you are woke, you are the solution. The problem is only something that you're conscious of in your sleep. When you are woke, the problem vanishes, because there is no problem for an unlimited, inexhaustibly limitless creative being. There's no such thing as a problem, because you have infinite power, infinite conscious. You're a genius. So are you really want to step into being awoke? And when you step into being awoke, you got to put down the so-called information and jump. You can't read books in your sleep. You can't go visit the Akashic records in your sleep. You can't time travel and astral travel back to Egypt in your sleep. When you wake up, it's all left in the sleep realm. Even though you're conscious of it, you're conscious that you astral travel, you're conscious that you went back in time. But when you woke up, you have no power, you possess no power, you possess none of the information or nothing from that, because you were asleep. And none of that stuff that you are experiencing in your sleep is going to wake you up. To wake you up, it's like you got to jump back into your awakened body. You got to jump back into your body. It's like you got to jolt, you got to make a move. Being awoke is an action. You ever went to sleep and you had problems waking up? You was conscious that you was asleep. You were just laying there in your bed, but you could not wake up. It's nothing in the dream world that could wake you up. It's something you had to do to make that move, to truly move into the awakened state, to truly choose awakening. You have to choose awakening. You have to be determined to be awoke. And a great thing about that is, way to do that is, confronting your fears. Facing your fears helps you wake up. Because notice, every time you go to sleep and you have a bad dream, you wake up. That's why all you seeing all the negativity that's happening in the world is positive. All the negativity that's happening in the world is actually positive, because it's forcing you to wake up. Because until you see your worst nightmare, until the most ultimate negative narrative manifests before you, before this world, are people going to wake up out of the nightmare and go into an awakened state. And in that awakened state, they are the creators. They realize they're dreaming and they're manifesting everything in the dream world when they are awakened. And they realize they can wake up to different dimensions and different planes anytime they want to. They realize that. So many of you walking around conscious, but you're not awoke. You're conscious of problems. You're conscious of possibilities. You entertain divinity. You entertain limitlessness. You entertain supreme Black love, supreme Black compassion. You entertain these things, but you have not awakened to the fact. You haven't awakened to the reality. Because when you do, everything will change. Everything will transform. That's the end of the matrix for you. That's the end of the matrix reality for you.
I got one more for y'all.
You're conscious of the matrix. Peace.
Yeah, get this in.
This is King Noble Black Supremacy. And with this particular video, I want to talk about how seeing outside of the matrix is not enough. Eventually, you're going to have to step outside of the matrix. You're going to have to be outside of it. You can't just stand at the door and just look out, saying you can define the matrix, you understand what it is, and you say you're not in it because you can see outside of it. But clearly you're standing there at the doorway and you're standing in the matrix, but you're just looking out because you see King Nobleism. You see KNBS, King Noble Black Supremacy, but you're still standing at that door that I talked about earlier, but you won't walk through it. And if you're honest with yourself, you see you won't walk through it because you're afraid of the struggles, the trials, and the tribulations that you're going to go through once you step outside of it, once you denounce the mark of the beast within your consciousness, once you denounce and renounce that world. You fear the lack of validation, the repercussions, the condemnation, being ostracized by their society, being condemned and looked down upon. You fear what you're going to have to go through mentally, spiritually, physically, economically.
But it's happening anyway.
On every level, you fear the consequences of stepping out. You really do. You don't want to go through all that. So you think seeing outside of it is enough. Some would even go as far as to say, I'm a spook that's set by the door. Because they're in the matrix. They say, I'm just a spook that's set by the door. But what you don't realize is that the spook that's set by the door was once completely out. Eventually became completely out and anti the matrix, anti the system, anti Babylon, completely out. They just stepped all the way out at some point. You can't be a spook who's set by the door forever.
Amen.
Fooling yourself, lying to yourself. Because you fear the struggle. You fear it. But you don't know in the wisdom that is gained in the struggle. Freedom is acquired knowledge and information that's wrought through the struggle. You earn freedom through wisdom. Wisdom is gained through experience, going through it, living through it. But you don't want to go through it. You don't want to step through that door. Be honest with yourself. You would love for there to be a way for you to do it where you don't have to go through anything. Just smooth sailing. You want to find the quick and easy way to get out. There is no quick and easy way. That's an illusion. There's only the present, there's only now, there's only doing it, there's only stepping into it. Some of you all saying, I got some things to solve in the matrix, before I leave. I got some loose ends I need to tie up. I got to do this or that before I leave the matrix. You still believe in it. You believe that the only resolution, the only resolve, or only solution to the things that you perceive to be problems, that the answer lies within the sequence, within the matrix. That there are steps and there are things that you must do within the matrix to bring closure to what you consider to be problems. You totally believe in the matrix. You don't think that these so-called problems can be solved in an unorthodox, radical way beyond your perception, beyond a limited perception that you have right now. You don't believe that your problems could be solved in ways that are beyond your ability to calculate, where it will appear almost magical or miraculous to you, because you believe in the order of the matrix, which is a lie, which dictates to your mind the only way that things can happen. that your mind, your brain can wrap itself around the infinite universe in order to conceptualize the one way, the one route of which things can be brought to harmony and balance. You still believe in the matrix. You believe in its order, its structure, its system, its sequence, its chronology. You still believe in it. And that's how you are trapped. Because you think there's closure in the matrix, and the only closure that there is in the matrix is closing that door and closing you into it. Because those seconds or those minutes that you need, those hours and those days and weeks that you need to resolve certain situations and circumstances turn into an infinity, turn into an eternity of you being trapped into an illusionary realm, an illusionary reality based on limitations that do not reflect the infinite nature of the universe. You can't possibly imagine that there is something beyond the order that was dictated to you, something beyond the method, something beyond the system, something beyond the structure, something beyond the codes that they gave you. You're still thinking as a mathematician and not a magician. You're still thinking within the perspective, something beyond the method, something beyond the system, something beyond the structure, something beyond the codes that they gave you.
You're thinking like a what?
You're still thinking as a mathematician and not a magician. You're still thinking within the perspective of numbers. When all numbers are lost in infinity, all numbers are lost in infinite possibility. All structure dissolves, all space becomes nothingness. All meaning becomes open. That's when you come out of the matrix. That's when you step out and step into the new reality. You don't have time to solve illusionary problems, to try to find closure in an illusionary realm. You're immediately being asked to entertain infinite possibility now. And that is the first step out of the matrix, is entertaining infinite possibility. No longer having definitive ideas that were fed to you by entities that wanted to keep you in a limited framework of mind so that they could feed off of you, exploit you, capitalize off of you, and have you do their bidding to keep their codes and their system going.
Ain't it, man? God damn it, ain't it, man?
You're being challenged now to entertain infinite possibility now and step into and step out of entertaining that infinite possibility. Make that move. Jump. And the rope shall appear.
Amen.
This King Noble Black Supremacy.
All right, y'all. Peace, love. Hope all is well. Hope you got something out of this. Please share, please subscribe, please support, please donate. And yeah, let me go ahead and get my flow going real quick. I greatly appreciate y'all. Yeah. It's time for the original man to awaken, man. Your crown was chakra. There is no sky daddy. There is no sky daddy. The Bible was written by the Council of Nicaea, all right? Or Nicene or something like that. Nicea. Council of Nicaea, or something like that. All right. So there is no Sky Daddy. There is no, you know what I'm saying? There's just different higher levels and different dimensions, different eras, different versions of you. The original yous. These are what you call your ancestors, your higher powers, your Orishas, your whatever. Especially for them. Grown Nehrus, we what they call one. We gotta wake it for them. We gotta teach them how to get stuff early. Alright? Peace and love, Royal Day. Make sure you share. And yeah, we're gonna be back with the business promo after this. Make sure you check out our show coming up October 7th right there. Make sure you check it out. It's with Grand Sheep, the birth certificate joint part 2. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that. Part 1 is on my YouTube page. Check that out. Scroll down a little bit. See, this is what they constantly want us doing, gentlemen. Nehrus, Melanin Kings, Black Nehrus, divine, limitless, universal beings. This is what they constantly want us doing right there. With our women, with each other, whatever. With our youth. That's what they constantly want us doing right there. Constantly distracted with the bullshit. You hear what I said? There is no white daddy Jesus. There is no Buddha, Yahweh, Krishna. There's only different versions of you. 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 These are your higher powers. You hear me? These are your all of that other stuff that y'all be saying, different people and platforms and groups and chats and stuff be saying. It's only different levels of you, your higher powers, your crown chakra, your higher powers, your pineal gland when it's not calcified and dumbed down and indoctrinated. Do you hear what I said? Do you hear what I said? Comprehend what I said. Process, let it sink in. When your pineal gland is activated properly, you already know ain't nothing else but the knowledge itself. Like he said, it's time to jump off that intellectual ledge or that cliff and come on and dive into that knowledge itself, man. That higher self. And even the ones that got the knowledge itself, it's not about keep scamming for dollars either, or getting dollars off of everybody either. Even though, yes, we do need the compensation, because on the other end of that, they'll say you the poor righteous teacher, but then they don't want to compensate the poor righteous teacher. You know, so yeah, that's the backstory to that. But yeah, it's only different versions of yourself. Your higher power is your brain. Your higher power is your crown chakra when it's activated. The unseen power is your mind. The unseen power is your mind. The unseen power is your mind. There is no Jesus. There is no Lord. There is no none of that. You keep calling European entities. You keep calling European entities. You keep calling these other fake ass entities. Yeah, they got your women brainwashed. They gonna get them first so they can goddamn what? They know the men gonna follow along with the goddamn women for the most part, huh? Especially you elder men, you senior men, what they call the OGs, man. It's time to awaken, man. You sports athletes, dudes, like I said, get your own fucking league. It shouldn't be a strike just at the ports. It should be a strike in as far as athletes, as far as musicians, sport, all of that. They need you. I told my pops, people that's employees think the job don't need you just as much as you need them. Yeah, brothers. If they gonna capitalize, like he said, feed off of you, then guess what? You may as well just circulate your skills amongst each other and start your own shit. Start your own NFL. Start our own banks. Start our own apps. Start our own everything. And then the ones that's doing it, don't give them the fucking hard time and the hard way to go. The ones that's attempting to do it or actively doing it, don't give them a fucking hard way to go. Especially if you not gonna help. If you aren't gonna help, there's only different versions of yourself. There's only different versions of yourself. There's only different versions of your great ancestors. Your great whoever. Your great whoever. Is someone that look like you somewhere else right now. Yeah, we twins, we cousins. Yeah, we got a lot of us. We the originals. We bowing down to goddamn sub fucking species, B. We bowing down to lower fucking species, B. In their systems, in their brainwashing, in their bullshit. Fuck a church. Get out them stupid ass churches. That's just, them pastors ain't nothing but dudes that took an oath to brainwash your ass simply. Let's just put it in a simple term. Let's put it in a simple way. Let's put it in a simple way. If you not awakening people, why the church ain't telling you about that book right there? Huh? How to make a what? Negro Christian. Huh? How long this been out? How long this been out? How long it's been out? You tell me how long it's been out. Huh? Why they not telling you about that? Huh? Why they not telling you about how it was a setup? Huh? Huh? And they capitalizing. Look, go look up how much black melanin copper tone people spent at church last year. Go look at it. You want to say, oh, we the biggest consumers? Yeah. And unfortunately, there's so many certain ones that they sacrificed, they did their backdoor deals, they did their oaths, they did their whatever, and they're assisting in the bullshit demise of the original being, the original man. Yeah, the woman is the creator, absolutely, but we the goddamn leaders of this motherfucking, this planet, what they call Earth, or this fucking dimension, in this mad of a planet. I got this other book I'm gonna get ASAP to. It's called The Planets of Mars. I mean, the Lands of Mars. The Lands of Mars. That's the worlds outside of this one. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. Something like, let me see, something like this. Something like that. You see? More than likely, you go to another world, you gonna see that. You gonna see this. You see what I said? You see what I said? You hear what I said? You comprehended what I'm saying? Ain't no sky daddy. Get out them fucking churches. Get off them fucking jobs. Start your own creative. The ones that are already doing it, you know I'm not talking to you. The ones that already actually do it, you know I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the masses, the OGs. Stop poisoning yourself with cigarettes, fucked up ass meat and beer. And now it's too many OGs out here fucking luscious. Yeah, OGs. You gotta set better examples. What they call the OGs, the elders. You gotta set examples for the mid-range and the younger youth, them males, Nehrus, Pharaohs, Messiahs, whatever, coming up. Alright? There is no fucking Jesus. That shit was given to you, us, them, they, those. Huh? Buy some shit like this. Go get this book ASAP. Go get this book ASAP. Or listen to the audio book. If you don't feel like getting books, whatever's your steam, no dear thing. I appreciate y'all. Yo, it's just higher levels of you. Activate your brain. Activate your higher self. There is no fucking Jesus. I'm gonna keep saying that shit. There is no sky daddy. There is no higher power. Yeah, your higher power is your crown chakra. Your activated pineal gland. Absolutely. The unseen power is your motherfucking mind. That's from the unseen place. Your subconscious mind. Ain't it? Huh? Your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. There is no fucking sky daddy. Like Bobby Hemmings said, you just praying to your own ass. That's all you doing. You yelling to your own and screaming to your own ass. Your higher self, your future self. Huh? Until we raise as men, we done already been arguing with the women long enough. Until we raise as Nehrus and get solidarity amongst each other and have that united front, the women gonna have to fall in place. They gonna have to fall in place, or they gonna have a dumbass look on their face when they want to do something else, and they just be lost in the sauce. Like other cultures, when you want to do other shit, they forbid your ass. They don't fuck with you no more. They get rid of you. Not get rid of you like maybe they man alive, but they get rid of you out of their culture. They don't fuck with you no more. So like I said, man, what's more original than this right here? What's more original than this right here? Huh? What's that to the bottom left? What's more original than this photo? What is it? Huh? There is no Jesus. There is none of that bullshit. They pimping your ass. They pimping your women in the church. They pimping the youth them, and y'all helping. Ladies, get the fucking men out them bullshit churches with that brainwashing ass European bullshit. Better group economics. Get out the fucking churches. Stop celebrating these pagan holidays. These Eurocentric fucking holidays. Hollow days. HOLLOW. Put you in a daze. DAZE. These hollow days are putting your ass in a day. Put all in the days. That's why you the black sheep or the orange sheep or the blue sheep or the purple sheep. Peace, love, royal day. There is no fucking Jesus. There is no, your higher power is your activated fucking crown chakra. your activated pineal gland. Your higher power is your brain. All the levels of your brain and the trances. Go study the brain. Go study the fascinating things of the brain, B. The brain waves. Y'all need to go study. Ain't no fucking Jesus. Especially you mega church motherfucking people. God damn. Dedicated like a motherfucker every goddamn what they call Sunday. Sunday. It's a day for your sons. S-U-N, not S-O-N. Sunday. It's a day for the sons, the brethren, the brothers, the young youth them. Sunday. That should be for the brothers to break bread. Not just watching no fucking football, seeing us crash into each other's heads, ain't it? Getting all type of brain damage and shit for what? The owners that look like what? Don't look like you. Majority of instances. Yeah, they got cogs in the machine, but they don't look like you. It's not owned and operated by you. I'm talking to all the melanin, Nehrus, copper tone, if you know it as black. Nehrus everywhere. Take a motherfucking strike. Do a strike. If it's sports, if it's any of that shit, start your own shit. We gotta turn this bullshit upside down. We have allowed too many different entities that we created and help facilitate to run this shit too fucking long. We have allowed them to borrow the universe too fucking long. It's just that simple. Alright, y'all, I gotta go. My goddamn battery getting low, and y'all lucky, because I want to stay up here longer. Royal day, peace.